You are listening to the Female Accountant Moms podcast with Dawn Goldberg, CPA, episode number 5, How to Organize and Simplify Your Life Dramatically. Welcome to the Female Accountant Moms podcast, the podcast where busy female accountants who also happen to be moms like you get practical support and solutions you need to have it all, a successful career and a happy family. If you are looking for the solution to overwhelm and mom guilt, if you'd like to feel better and have more balance, as well as learn how to take back control of your life, you've come to the right place. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. Hope you had a great week. I just got back from my 9-day vacation up in the Finger Lakes in upstate New York. It was absolutely beautiful. I love this time of year. I love fall. It was my husband and I and the dogs. We rented a house on a lake. We just relaxed. We read. It was just, and visited a lot of different wineries and breweries. It was excellent. But one of the interesting things that happened was on the ride home, we had a 5.5-hour drive. So we had a lot of time to talk. And we were listening to a show where someone was being interviewed. And it's funny, when you're a coach, you tend to hear things through that coach lens, I call it. And I was listening to someone being interviewed, and my husband and I talked about the conversation that this interviewer and interviewee were having. And it really gave me a deeper understanding of how important it is to organize your mind. And this is exactly what I'm going to be talking about today, about how we have a lot of old beliefs, old thoughts that start even in childhood. And we carry that around. It's like we have a giant backpack filled with all of these different things that happened in our thoughts about the different things and how it affects us much later in life. So I came home and I actually rewrote a little bit of my blog, and I had recorded the podcast, and I am re-recording it now because I really think I gained a little bit more insight that I wanted to edit and share with you. So the title this week is How to Organize and Simplify Your Life Dramatically. It's that time of year when we bring out next season's clothes and we become refamiliar with what's been stored away. It's when the old can become new again, when we make decisions about things we want to keep, discard, or give away. If you got swept up in the decluttering craze of Marie Kondo's book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, like I did, you know all about only keeping items that you love and how to properly fold and store what you decide to keep. My husband joked that he had never seen our countertops so sparse than when I became obsessed with the Kondo method. My house looked very, very clean. This week, I'm sharing the most important first step to organizing and simplifying your life, and an exercise that will change how you feel in a dramatic way. The thing I know now that has been missing from the organizing and simplifying craze is what I would consider as the first step before emptying everything from your closet onto the floor. It can make your life dramatically more organized and simplified, and it doesn't require any storage bins, which is helpful. So let me ask you, does a simpler life call to you? Is your life too busy? Have you normalized a feeling of overwhelm? What are you building and where are you going with your current lifestyle? Is there a better future to it? Is that future costing you your present? I used to think that if I went through my closets, my attic, and my garage every fall, and I donated or threw away a bunch of things, my life would magically become simpler, stress-free, and finally become manageable. That was a really nice idea, but every October, like now, I'd be back to the same place wondering why I still felt overwhelmed. So what I have learned is that before we can organize our stuff, we need to start organizing our minds. What is showing up on the outside is a reflection of what's going on inside. We have had approximately 60,000 thoughts every day for our entire lives, Can you imagine the warehouse you would need in order to store that many things? Our brain has been processing, deleting, and storing those 22 million thoughts a year, and many of those thoughts have become beliefs that run in the background of our efficient computer-like brain. If you are experiencing unwanted emotions, you probably have thoughts running in the background that you aren't even aware of. So why should you organize your thoughts? If you've been reading my blogs, you know I'm all about showing you how to manage your mind. Just like emptying out your spice cabinet, you need to take a look at the thoughts that have expired, as well as the ones that were useful at one time for one recipe and now just take up space in your mind. As humans, we have the gift of being able to think about what we think about. By becoming more aware of your thoughts, you can consciously choose what you want to think instead of letting the old programming of your mind choose for you. By discarding what's no longer useful and making room for thoughts that represent who you would like to be, you begin to manage your mind at a much higher level. Your feelings, actions, and results then become within your control. If you're anything like me, there are probably some thoughts creating worry, fear, self-doubt, and a whole bunch of energy-draining feelings. Organizing your mind makes it easier to feel emotions like peace, happiness, excitement, and self-love. How do you start organizing your mind? Well, as a part of a month-long program I took with the Life Coach School, I learned to sit first thing in the morning with a piece of paper or a journal and just spend 5 to 10 minutes writing whatever thoughts I was thinking. We were taught to not think about what we are writing, just write. This is called a thought download. When you become the observer of your thoughts by just writing them down on paper, you are no longer the thinker. You are able to take a step back, choose one thought at a time, and ask yourself, number 1, does this thought serve me? Number 2, do I really want to think this thought? And number 3, is this thought current or is it outdated? Be prepared for the amazing insights you will have while uncovering the thoughts that were about to create your day and have been creating each day throughout your life. Here are some of the thoughts that I found in storage during the program that I took, how long these thoughts have been taking up space in my mind, and the feeling that each thought created. So the first one is, the thought was, that guy looks just like the partner I worked for. He was such a jerk. That thought has been in storage for 30 plus years, and the feeling that it gave me was annoyed. The next thought, I can't believe she treated me that way. That has been in storage for about 5 years, and the feeling that that thought created was anger. The next one, I'm worried about her judgment since she made that horrible choice in high school. That has been in storage in my mind for about 10 years, and that created a feeling of fear. And the last one, he is stressing me out because he is stressed out. That was in storage for about a week, and the feeling that I got from that was overwhelm. I have been doing this work, doing thought downloads and managing my mind for so long that I actually enjoy finding a long lost thought that no longer serves me. I can put it in the Manage Your Mind model and see the results I will get if I keep that thought. Then I can choose a better feeling thought about the same circumstance and consciously create the results I want. If you'd like some help with the Manage Your Mind model, you can go to my website at cpa-moms-coach.com and you can get access to the free PDF titled 5 Simple Steps to Reduce Overwhelm Today, and that will help you with the Manage Your Mind model. With a little awareness of the thoughts that are cluttering your life, you can clear out old thoughts and beliefs that are no longer serving you and begin to choose thoughts that serve the vision that you do have for your life. So to summarize, step 1, is organize your mind. Step 2, organize everything else. You will be amazed at how much cleaner and lighter you feel. And there you have it. That was episode number 5, how to organize and simplify your life dramatically. I hope this was really helpful, and I hope to see you all next week. Have a great week until then. Bye. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like what you heard, be sure to click subscribe on your podcast app so you never miss an episode. You can also get my 5 simple steps to reduce overwhelm today for free by visiting me over at cpa-moms-coach.com. If you'd like some free coaching around an issue you are experiencing, go over to my website and schedule a free mini session.